An RTI filed in 2024 revealed that in the past 5 years, almost 58 postgraduate medical students have ended their lives. A recent online survey done by NMC reveals that almost 37,000 medical students have self-reported mental ailments with suicidal risks. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Indrima and I welcome you to this video where I will try to look at residency from a slightly different perspective and throw light on some very important points that we tend to miss in our busy life. I would first like to begin by asking you a question. You are entering residency. Are you excited? Are you entering the life that you always dreamt about? Are you enthusiastic? Can you feel the zeal within you? Are you doing it because this is what you wanted to do all your life? Or you are doing it just because others are doing? Just because somebody has told you to do? You're following the path of somebody else. Is it something like that? We know that there are some branches which are extremely hectic. Residents don't get enough time even to sleep or to eat or to meet their basic needs. Still, in spite of that, in spite of the fact that we know what's coming our way, every year, lakhs of students appear for post-graduation, working so hard with so much dedication and determination to become a PG resident. Well, do you know the answer to these questions? I believe that we do it because we want to do it. We get immense job satisfaction in whatever field we are, be it diagnostic or be it treatment-oriented branches. The level of satisfaction that we get by treating patients, by diagnosing cancers, is something that can never ever be compared with anything that we get in life. And that is why we give it our all to crack one of the toughest exams and become a PG resident. The toughest part of postgraduate residency is supposedly the first year. And so I'm going to talk to you regarding some very important points that you need to remember, which sometimes are quite ignored. Number one, patience. Give yourself the time to get oriented. Make mistakes. Do not feel disheartened if you are getting scolded by your seniors or whoever. Because we know that we are the junior most and we have come here to learn, and we will definitely face the hazards that that particular branch will pose. Number two, never get demotivated. Even if you are not able to do a certain thing up to the mark, you will make the silliest of mistakes because sometimes you're overburdened and sometimes your mind will not work that sharply. So you can make mistakes and you will kind of asking yourself and doubting yourself whether you should have been in this branch or not. But believe me, you are the one who can actually motivate you and nobody else. So never get demotivated. Yes, you should take care of the things like getting hold of good scrubs and light footwear that you have to keep wearing the entire day. Always carry a sling bag because in that you can put a small diary, pen, a small water bottle, hanky, etc. that will come handy. Always keep writing down the points that you encounter in the wards or wherever, and once you get any free time or whenever you start to read, you will know that you have seen this kind of things, you have done this kind of work, and these were the points that you need to learn on. That's how you learn in residency. It is not a book-oriented learning, it's much more a practical-oriented learning that we do in residency. In the first year, from the seniors, try to understand what kind of books you have to read. At least try to give 1 hour to daily reading from the initial days of your post-graduation so that when you reach the third year, you will not be in a hurry to finish your syllabus. Get the last 10 years question papers because those are the questions that you can actually prepare from beforehand. And theory examination is something that you can prepare well because practical may you can be asked anything. So you can never actually learn practical 100%, but theory to some extent 80% you can learn. पैथोलॉजी में क्या बुक्स पढ़ना है उसके बारे में मैं अलग से वीडियो पोस्ट करूंगी. You should always try to respect everyone. Whoever is there in front of you or behind your back, always try to respect every people that you meet. I know sometimes we lose our sanity and it is not always possible to keep calm and cool all the time because residency is sometimes very, very hectic and it is very, very mentally regressing. But you should understand that this is the time that you are training your mind and your body. You are actually going through a phase which is tougher. The most important thing in residency is to take care of your health. Now, be it your mental health or your physical health. Try to keep some dry fruits and some dry food with you and obviously drink water. These things we forget in our life, but they will not actually cause harm to you instantly. These irregularities in daily schedule actually have a lot of negative effects on our health. And if you are not healthy and happy, then we will also not be able to keep our patients healthy and happy, right? Now, coming to the most important aspect, which is the mental health, we know that yes, because of the fact that PGTs are overburdened and there are a lot of other things going on, Yes, toxicity is something which we encounter a lot of times in a lot of colleges, be it in whatever ratio, but we need to understand that to have a proper mental quotient, you should have a good support system. Please talk to your parents on a daily basis and always share every minute details with your friends or your parents or whoever you feel close to you. That will give you immense mental relief, because it's not that always we need a lot of friends in our life. Even one person, and if we come to that person at the end of the day and share what has happened to us, a lot of time the burden, the negativity and the sadness, the inferiority complex, all these negative emotions actually get dissolved. I'm not disagreeing with the fact that toxicity cannot be handled. A lot of times it becomes really a trouble, but we should all try and be the best version of ourselves, because that's what in our control. We cannot control something which others are doing, right? The next important thing I would like to highlight is that yes, during PG residency, you need to have two most important gadgets, and that is your tablet and your laptop. I believe both the things are important, because in tablet you can actually run any app you can, and that comes very handy because you can save a lot of books in PDF format and you can open and read wherever you want, because tab, you cannot carry the books all the time or your diaries all the time, but tab is something which you can carry, and that has a huge storage space where you can save a lot of books. And nowadays we actually focus more on PDFs only. We hardly buy many books, because post-graduation maybe you have to refer to so many books. So I think tablet is very, very important. You can also write your own notes over there, and you can also keep listening to lectures if you want at any place, even during your duty hours if you're getting some rest. The second important is your laptop. Yes, laptop is important because you can make presentations in laptop easily. You can use your PowerPoint and your Excel and your MS Word and things like that in laptop, because a lot of times we need to make presentations which is not possible in tab. It becomes very clingy and it is not possible that much to make good presentations in your tab. Also, laptop offers a much greater storage space, but at the same time laptop is not handy, but you must have it because you need to make presentations in residency. If not in the first year, at least in second, third year, you should keep that handy. With this, we come to the end of this video. Residency is an exciting journey, but at the same time, there are some incidents and some things which happen which completely destroy our mental peace and the happiness that we have at heart when we join residency. I would request you to share whatever experiences you have in the comment section below. I love interacting with a lot of you. Let's help out each other and let's make a family with compassion, kindness, love and care. Let's be the senior that we want for ourselves. With this, I would like to remind you that always choose a branch based on only and only your priorities. Every branch is good. Every branch has their own pros and cons. Please do not listen to anybody else or try to follow somebody else, because the society will always keep telling you something or the other. You can never make the entire world happy. So always choose your priority, because this branch will be with you the entire life, and the decision that you take today will be the most important decision of your life. Your happiness, your family, everything in your life will depend on this. Branch is not the most important thing. Your happiness and health, be it mental or physical, and your family is the most important thing. Having said that, I would take your leave today. If you like my content, then please consider subscribing. I will meet you very soon in some other video. Till then, take care. Thank you for watching.